Hi there. These comments are for Luis, and this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com, and I'm looking at an integrated writing practice test that you sent me yesterday. So let's take a look at the rubrics here for a minute. This is a tough one. So the previous essay, I think I scored you around 27 out of 30 points on it. And the only concern I had was the grade level was a little bit low at 11, and your average sentence length was around 21 words. So I looked at what you wrote, and you definitely increased the grade level of the writing, and I'm thinking you're probably pretty close to maybe 4.0 to 4.5. So you're probably looking at again maybe between 25 and 28 points on this practice test. But you can do better, my friend. I know you can do better than this. You have some excellent writing skills. Okay, let's take a look at the changes that you made first. So I'm using Microsoft Word to take a look at your grammar. So it gives you 98%. It says that you're using formal writing. Let's look at the document stats here. So you made some changes. You certainly did. So you're up to now 24.9 or 25 words for your average sentence. And also you're at 5.0 for your characters per word, which is also strong. So this puts you at 13. Now you want to get a PhD here in the United States, right? So you're getting closer to the level of writing that you want to be at in your discipline. Now, the only problem is you did not always, you're increasing your sentence length, but sometimes you're losing control of your sentence structure. So, yes, you need to increase your sentence length, no doubt, but you also want to make sure you're controlling your sentence structure. So let's take a look at the essay that you wrote. So this is about bloggers. The reading passage explains three strengths about bloggers. Then the lecture disagrees with each of those ideas. So we have the article discusses three probable reasons why blogging is unsuitable for readers and authors. Okay, what if we take these ideas, three probable reasons, right? Instead of how you wrote it, we can make this a little more concise and then state what those three things are. A lack of professionalism, integrity, and in-depth discourse. You can put maybe all of which results in low quality content and blogs. The lecture, on the other hand, what if we combine these two here? The lecture, on the other hand, who feels that bloggers are legitimate authors, refutes each of the points in the reading. So I would probably do something like that. So let's look at what we did to the first paragraph now. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You can see what I'm doing here. So the article discusses three probable reasons why blogging is unsuitable for readers and authors. So I used the colon here to introduce the items in a series: a lack of professionalism, integrity, and in-depth dialogue, all of which results in low quality content in blogs and low quality blog content. Why use the prepositional phrase when you can use a single word, right? The lecturer, on the other hand, who feels that bloggers are legitimate authors, get rid of he, refutes each of the points in the reading. Okay, first and foremost, the author of the article claims that journalists have an academic background. Let's change this to claiming I'm going to take this idea here, give you some syntactic variety here. How about this? Claiming that journalists have an academic background, the author of the article asserts the author of the article asserts that bloggers do not, since they have no preparation. How about this? And highlights how simple it is for bloggers, how bloggers can easily build a website about any topic to begin publishing their post. I think I have it. So sometimes what I'm showing you is how you can combine these sentences here and you can get rid of some unnecessary things. That's a 42-word sentence there. First and foremost, claiming that journalists have an academic background, the author of the article asserts that bloggers do not, since they have no preparation, and highlights how bloggers can easily build a website about any topic to begin publishing their posts. The speaker, however, questioning if this is correct, so the speaker, however, questioning if this is correct, emphasizes that blogging is a business in which many unpublished authors may submit their works to build a reputation for themselves. Furthermore, he says that prospective authors have a place, and usually you use in which when you're referring to metaphorical locations, and then where when you're referring to specific geographical locations. Furthermore, he says that prospective authors have a place in which they may join and share information about the writing culture. Second, the writer notes that professional publishers such as books, magazines, newspapers, and so on professional publishers and examples of publishers are books. No, I don't think that's right, because books, magazines, newspapers are not publishers. I'm going to put the writer notes that professional publishers of books, magazines, and newspapers, and so on, have a tight and rigorous editing procedure in which many expert editors and peers assist in ensuring the success of good and genuine writing. Good. I like that. So I made a slight change there. So I put professional publishers of books, magazines, instead of saying such as. Okay, we'll put instead he claimed. The speaker, on the other hand, refutes his claim. See, this is what's killing you. It's these kinds of sentences here. There's really no need to use that type of grammar. It's kind of showing some weaknesses maybe with your adjective clauses here. So then you combine those two, right? So the speaker, on the other hand, who refutes this claim, argues that bloggers have a distinct perspective of the writing integrity. And there are so many. The word there and are, these are very weak sentence constructions. Watch this. Because many authors Look at what I did there. I have not changed any meaning at all. I got rid of the there, which is a weak type sentence construction. So then we say, the speaker, on the other hand, who refutes this claim, argues that bloggers have a distinct perspective of the writing integrity because many authors can publish their works on the internet and use this excellent platform to develop and produce additional pieces. Furthermore, he claims that just one blog may provide a fantastic chance to authors whose resume does not fulfill the standards of a publishing house. How about whose standards may not fulfill the standards of a publishing house? I'm going to put the may in there to soften the tone a little bit of the writing. Okay, let's go to your next paragraph. Finally, the article's author contends that because of the two preceding disadvantages, bloggers have a lack of in-depth discourse in their posting. And how about this? Check this out. And even though bloggers cover important topics such as politics, they do so, and I'm going to get rid of a sarcastic tone and just put sarcastically. They do so sarcastically as if they were experts in the field, which means according to the author they are not. So I'm putting the word were in there to create what's called a present impossible tone to the writing. Let's look at it one more time here. So finally, the article's author contends that because of the two preceding disadvantages, bloggers have a lack of in-depth discourse in their postings, and even though bloggers cover important topics such as politics, they do so sarcastically as if they were experts in the field. In contrast, the speaker claims that while some blogs began with opinions or rants, some blogs began. I'm checking the past tense on that. I may change it. Let me think about it. There are now again. What if we get rid of there are, right? And just say numerous blogs now cover a wide range of topics such as politics, sports, and academics. And what if you did this and say, and hence blogging is now a part of society with a significant role in commenting on major events occurring across the world. I'm not sure if I got it right. Let me look at it one more time. Okay, in contrast, the speaker claims that while some blogs No, I think it's more begin. I think begin works better here. You're kind of describing a general truth about something current with internet blogs, right? So now numerous blogs now cover a range of topics. Or the speaker claims that while some blogs begin with opinions or rants, now numerous blogs now cover a wide range of topics such as politics, sports, um, such as politics and sports, and hence blogging is now part of society with a significant role in commenting on major events occurring across the world. Okay, so those are some changes. So I think originally, I think I'm going to put you at 26 to 28 points. I think that's probably pretty accurate. And then some of the changes I made is it's going to get you to the 30. Now, normally I do not give this kind of comments based on the the subscription you have. However, you're taking some private lessons with me with speaking, so I'm going to give you a free. This is just a free lesson about writing. Right? Now let's see what we did here. How did the changes that we made in your sentence structure, how does that affect the grade level of the writing? Let's see what we did. Do you see what we did here? So we've moved your writing from grade 13 to grade 17. So the average sentence or words per sentence here is 34.2, right? The vocabulary went up to 5.1. Why is that? Did you notice that? I did not add a single academic vocabulary word in there. You already had them in there. What I did is I deleted some of the grammatical words, determiners, prepositions, and auxiliary verbs. And because I got rid of those smaller words, your average word length went up dramatically. Well, it didn't go up dramatically. It went up to 5.1. But look at your Flesch-Kincaid grade level. This is 17.0. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is you want to get a PhD here in the United States. So I'm showing you the kind of writing that you need to do, not just for the TOEFL. What we're doing here is even beyond the TOEFL, really, right? You're going to get around 30 points on the writing section of the TOEFL. I really feel you can do that. But I want you to get comfortable writing at the level you need for a PhD candidate, a PhD student. Okay, so let's look at it one more time. The article discusses 3 probable reasons why blogging is unsuitable for readers and authors: a lack of professionalism, integrity, and in-depth dialogue, all of which results in low-quality blog content. The lecturer, on the other hand, who feels that bloggers are legitimate authors, refutes each of the points in the reading. So that's the first paragraph there. First and foremost, claiming that journalists have an academic background. So in this case, Luis, I put a participial phrase in the beginning before the subject. It is possible to do that, and that gives you good syntactic variety. You don't always have to put your subject first. The author of the article asserts that bloggers do not, since they have no preparation, and highlights how bloggers can easily build a website about any topic to begin publishing their posts. The speaker, however, questioning if this is correct, emphasizes that blogging is a business in which many unpublished authors may submit their works to build a reputation for themselves. Furthermore, he says that prospective authors have a place in which they may join and share information about the writing culture. Second, the writer notes that professional publishers of books, magazines, newspapers, and so on have a tight and rigorous editing procedure in which many expert editors and peers assist in ensuring the success of good and genuine writing. Let's get rid of the word good. Change it to competent, maybe. Good is a weak word. The speaker, on the other hand, who refutes this claim, argues that bloggers have a distinct perspective of, I'm going to put of writing integrity without using the article, of writing integrity because many authors can publish their works on the internet and use this excellent platform to develop and produce additional pieces. Furthermore, he claims that just one blog may provide a fantastic chance. How about it may provide an opportunistic chance to authors whose resumes may not fulfill the standards of a publishing house. Again, I'm giving you a little bit better word there that's more precise. The next paragraph. Finally, the article's author contends that because of the 2 preceding disadvantages, bloggers have a lack of in-depth discourse in their postings. And even though bloggers cover important topics such as politics, they do so sarcastically, as if they were experts in the field, which implies, according to the author, they are not. In contrast, the speaker claims that While some blogs begin with opinions or rants, numerous blogs now cover a wide range of topics such as politics and sports. And hence, blogging is now part of society with a significant role in commenting on major events occurring across the world. Okay, one comment at YouTubers. What do you guys think about this? I changed the tense here from began to begin. Do you guys agree or disagree with that change? Put it in the comments below. Let me know. All right, Luis. So there you go, buddy. So I think right now you're probably sitting pretty close to say 26 to 28 points on the writing. However, if you consider some of the changes that I made with your sentence style and so on, I think you're going to score even higher. Now remember that I kind of overdid things and I made the sentences closer to 30 to 34 words average sentence length, which I don't think is necessary for the TOEFL. However, because you want to be a PhD student and you're going to be writing a lot of research, I think that your comfort level with your sentence length, instead of being between 20 and 30 words, it should really be between 30 and 40. And that's going to be better for what you're trying to do as a graduate or as a PhD student. All right, and thank you for completing this particular practice test. And I look forward to hearing from you again.